video. Hi everybody. I'm on the road and this is going to be our morning car check. It is a BL series chat on Amore. And we can talk about some other things, but I mainly want to talk about Amore because I caught episode 19, Regret, Forgiveness, I believe is the title. I forget which one. But it was pretty much more of the same. Like the boys are getting along with their school assignments, and they're focusing on the three characters now, which is Jimmy. This little tug of war between the two boys because they both want him. If you recall, Will was the one who was dating him first, technically. He was just roommates with Jimmy in the beginning, and they didn't really get along too good in the beginning because Jimmy was hurting, like he was so hurt inside with his whole coming to that dormitory with his aunt, Madame Tusha, because his mom had a meltdown over the divorce between the mom and dad had split his household, and he really was upset with his dad for leaving his mom, and his mom couldn't hold it together. And so Madame Tusha took him in and got him into school, and so he was very rude and everything to Joey. Like, he wasn't very nice to him in the beginning, but eventually they were able to mend their differences and stuff and start to get really close to each other. And meanwhile, Will was kind of in the background trying to work his charms on Joey. And so it's really interesting how this story is really developed between the three of them and all the other side characters in the house. And Will, it's been some years, like it's progressed over a couple of years in the way the story is being told. That since Will, my ear is so itchy. Oh my God, y'all, I got some soap or something in my ear. But anyway, Joey was beaten up. He literally Will ran Joey over when, he had discovered that Will was plotting to mess up his academic career. And that was just Will's way of being insecure. He's dating, they were dating, but Will was so insecure in that relationship that he was doing some very, very possessive, crazy kind of things. And it's interesting to me, like if you go over to Star Image Artist Management website and you look at the comment section under some of the different blogs and everything, the people are still wanting Will and Joey to be together. And I'm like, you guys, they're not a good match, because Will will never be able to feel secure, because Joey is such a piece of eye candy. Every time you turn around the corner, somebody's flirting with him. And so Will can't be secure in that kind of a relationship because he doesn't feel good about himself. Obviously, he doesn't feel that his looks and what he brings to the table is enough to hold him and Joey together. So he sabotaged it. And he'll do it again if they get back together, because there's no way you're going to convince me that that's a solid relationship. Now, there's other people out there who like the cuckoo crazy relationships. I'm not one who wants to be in a cuckoo crazy relationship with someone, and I've had my share of crazy relationships, but this isn't what this is about. This is about the storyline. And so, how they advertise the Amore, they say it's a true to life story, and boy, they're spot on with that. I love it, you guys. Like, it is just the best thing since sliced bread. It's unfortunate that the typhoon hit and messed up the studio, but I'm glad they've repaired it enough to where they can bring back some of the actors and keep the film going. It seems like it's taking a lot longer for posts to come out now, just because, and I'm patient. Like, I will wait months if I have to. I'm not going to leave Star Image Artist Management because they're doing so many great things, and I feel like more people should support them. Like, I hope they get more of a global fandom and more coins going in that production company's way so they can do more stuff because the chemistry is good. Are we back? Okay, so I was saying that Miss Characters is a little bumpy back here, so listen mostly and don't pay attention to my face because the camera's going to jump all over the place for now until I get off this rocky road. But I miss all the side characters. I miss Nguyen. I miss Pretty, the girl that was in the house nosing in everybody's business. I miss Princess. We want to know what happened to her and her brother, the one that's obsessed with Joey, which is his boss at the it's unfortunate, but I think the storyline is still progressing in the right direction, even though we don't have all the side characters anymore because the main story is centered around Joey in the dormitory with Will and Jimmy. And it'll just be interesting to see because in this episode, Jimmy and Joey were studying together, which I never really seen them studying together before. This is the first time, so they're indicating that Joey's back in school. Jimmy's back in school because, remember Jimmy was looking for Princess because she dumped that little baby all on him, and he went all drunk on a drunken stupor and almost got himself kicked out of school, like they kicked him out. And so they, Madame Tusha had to really fight for him to get back in school. And I think they put him out for a semester or something. So this is years later. So he's back in school. Him and Joey are studying together. And Joey on like some calculus. So he goes over and helps him with the equation, and then begins the eye staring, the whole tension between the two of them. But of course, Joey's still resisting, and it's like, Joey, just give in already. Like, what are you holding out for? But I think Joey's scared, he doesn't want to get too involved just in case, Princess comes back in the picture, or who knows, or something like that. And so, child, I can't wait till it's, to see where this is going. It looks like the next episode is going to be more or less the same, the tug of war between the two boys. I think Will is slowly turning into Joey, like he's spinning out of control, getting drunk. Like his next episode looks like he comes home drunk or something. And like he needs some help, like he needs to lay on the couch. Will needs to go lay on a couch somewhere and get his life, you know what I mean? And so it's just interesting. I was so happy to even see a taping or an episode because I was just curious as to, where the storyline is headed. But right now they're like in a tug of war of who is Joey gonna finally give in to. He's not quite. I think he's still kind of mad at Will, but even though it's been years or whatever, he sees the real side of weakness in Will. He doesn't like that, and he can see the strength more now in Joey, Jimmy, because Jimmy's gotten himself together. Remember, now they're not showing the baby anymore. We're assuming that they're still taking care of this baby, which they've indicated that, Jimmy and Joey are raising a baby together. And they're able to do the schoolwork, so everything's working along fine between the two of them as far as co-parenting a child that isn't either one of them. Which is really Will's baby. And so, I love it. Like, I just absolutely love this storyline. I'm just like to the moon. And so it'll be interesting to see where I'll take the time out to tell you guys to please go on my sister's website and story. It's called wishgemstones.com. wishgemstones.com. I'm wearing one of her pieces today. It's the Citrine Bracelet. This bracelet is for luck, in luck and business. So if you're trying to start a business up, you want to get a bracelet like this and wear it. And it's supposed to help bring that positive energy into your life, to help you get that business off the ground that you've been pushing for. Now, I do have an amethyst bracelet that I'll be wearing in the near future, and I'll show that one to you guys. I have some drop earrings that she gave me. I'm not wearing them today, but I'll wear, as soon as I get them, I'll wear them, and I'll show those to you guys as well. But if you get a chance, please go onto her website. She has lots of beautiful pieces of jewelry, and people are buying. So, get your order in. Valentine's Day is coming up here next month. You want to get a really nice piece of jewelry for, a girlfriend or boyfriend or something like that. Go onto her website and check out her jewelry. This is the Citrine Bracelet once again. I have a pretty big wrist, so, it's a stretchy band that fits me perfectly. I was wondering if it would fit because she has a tiny little wrist and I have bigger wrist than hers, but it fits perfectly. So if you're worried about size or anything like that, it's a one size fits all, and you will, have some positive energy coming to you as far as, what you're looking for on her website. She's got different types of bracelets for different vibes and energies. And so please check out my sister's website. It is wishgemstones.com. And if you guys are looking for social commentary in the two-spirit or transgendered world of LGBTQIA+, go onto my sister's website. It is Raven_Ova at YouTube. You can also find Raven Ova on Facebook. You can find her on YouTube. On Instagram. It's Raven Ova. And not only does she do social commentary, she does original music. She does original poetry. She does dramatic acting. And she does daily reports on deaths of transgender people. And she works extremely hard in informing people about what's going on the planet with transgender people and two-spirit girls who are being attacked and being killed by their boyfriends and people in their lives. And so if you want to know more about this type of thing, these situations, she's a very beautiful woman. She looks like a model to me when I see her. I don't know how she sees herself, but I just see a very beautiful woman, I should say. And she's very stylish. She, if you need to get your fashion hype on, she's very good with hair and makeup. She's constantly doing tutorials on all of those things. She's pretty much online, I would say 75% of the time, until she gets burned out, and then you won't see her for like a couple of days or a week or so, and then she'll pop right back and she will give you all that energy and all that positivity and all the things you need in your life to give you, a strong outlook and a positive vibe. And I really love her and love what she's doing. When I was feeling very unsure of myself at times, especially after my parents were passing away, I would watch her stuff, and I just found like a connection to her, some of the things that she would say and do, and it really took my mind off of some of my own problems. It maybe gave me some reflection on, things that are going on in the world and going on in other people's lives. And I started to realize, wow, it's sad that, we lose people that we love, but life goes on, and life is hard for a lot of people out here. It isn't just me who's going through, this ever-changing tidal wave of life, but so does other people. And I think by watching her, and I found that connection, that she's so connected to other people in trying to help people stay alive and giving them, scenarios and ideas and things to contemplate. I was just so taken back by that, and I started reaching out to her because I was like, wow, this girl is really got something here. And so I've been watching her for years now and following her and communicating with her. And I just think she is such a wonderful person to do what she's doing. I couldn't do it. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't have the energy to talk about, death and people and the things that men do and stuff like that. It would wear me down in a matter of minutes. I'd have to lay on a couch with probably 10 psychiatrists, because that's something I can't do, but she can do it. She's a stronger type of person who can handle talking about hard subjects. I, on the other hand, I'm not built like that, but I do appreciate people who do those things. News commentary day in and day out, talking about people's being dead and being killed and shot and political things. I couldn't do that for a living. That would wear me down, because I get too emotionally involved in caring about people I don't know. And I don't know why I'm like that. It's just the way I am. So I have to steer clear of, certain situations. I have a sister, she works in healthcare. And I've seen her work with kids that, have special needs and adults who need, special care. And it really gets to me. I don't know how people can do those jobs. And millions of people who do those really hard jobs, it takes a strong person to do that. And I really appreciate people like that. But for me, it would mentally wear me down. I don't think I could do it for very long. I took care of my father while he was dying with pancreatic cancer. And I can't honestly tell you, I don't know how I did it. I don't. To this day, I couldn't believe that I was able to care for him the way that I did. But I did it because, out of love, of course. But if I had to do that for a living, I don't know if I could do that every day. It was very difficult, but it changed me. It gave me insight into that world, having to help him and know that people do this every day, day in and day out. Even my sister, she does. I've seen her do it, so I know what I'm talking about. And these are amazing people who do these types of things. So if you guys get a chance, go on over there, check out Raven. Please leave a comment in my link below if you like what I'm talking about, or if I'm missing something, or any subject matter you want to leave a comment below. Feel free to let me know. I'll get back with you the best way I can. Of course, I don't deal with negativity, so anybody posting negative things out, you're just going to get blocked and deleted. And this is a site, a BL site. This is a site for people who want to know about what my life is like and know about the things that I do every day as far as crafting and trying to start up, a small business and, crafting and resell and stuff like that. This is the channel for that. If you want to see me doing anime and those types of things, this is the kind of channel you want to come to. I'm trying to build my fanship up with my followers. I lost half of my 14,000 followers or 12,000, or however many I had. I'm down to 4.5K. So I need to try to get my fans back. And so this year we're in a pandemic, so that's slowing me down. I have 3 puppies at home. And so I've taken a lot of stuff has had to take a back seat, like my studying time. It's pretty much taking a back seat to the puppies right now, because I have to keep them, keep an eye on them at all times. And I'm trying to grow a small business, making masks and doing all this stuff. And right now I'm just in the making process and just barely selling, and so I'm not advertising online. I want to, but not there yet. But we'll get there, I hope. And it's just, it's so interesting. It's a lot going on as far as, trying to keep myself a job and keep myself ourselves safe throughout this pandemic and making the right decisions as far as, you know, where to go, where to shop, trying to get in and try to avoid, keep my distance from people, because this is unavoidable. This is the way we have to live now. We have to wash our hands. We have to keep hand sanitizer. We have to, you know, put our mask on our face. Do all these things to stop the spread of this deadly disease. And until 100% of people are on board in doing these things, this is the way we're going to have to live for a long time, because if people are constantly out there infecting each other because they feel like they don't believe in, you know, in the virus or whatever, it's going to keep spreading around. So our opportunity to encounter these people who are spreaders is going to increase because people refuse to change their behavior in the midst of this global pandemic. And this is a global pandemic. Antarctica has cases of COVID, so it's everywhere. Sorry, I'm on this rickety bridge. So it's everywhere. It's not just here in Arkansas, it's in every state. It's increasing here because, you know, this is where it is right now, you know. And so, it's you know, it's too much, but like I said, this is the way we have to live now, what we have to do, and it's not fun, it's not, you know, enjoyable, and but, you know, everybody has to adjust. At least I'm adjusting myself to it. I have to, you know, I'm pretty much a loner person at this point in my life. I do have a few handful of friends that I socialize with online, and I love socializing online. It feels safer there. I can kind of choose who I want to talk to, engage with people who want to engage with me. I don't have to engage with people who are angry when they see me. You know, the sight of me pisses them off and all this kind of stuff. This is what I was accustomed to for so many years of my life. That's what was the norm for me. But, you know, as the world changes, I'm not seeing those types of people very much anymore, because I've maneuvered my space to minimize, you know, negative people and unhappy people, and I just stay to myself. And it's unfortunate you have to be like that, but, you know, it doesn't take like a dime for people to turn on you and hate you for no reason. They just see you and they're just pissed. Like, that's the way, you know, people behave. And you know, for me, I'm like, well, what the hell did I do to you? I just showed up on the scene and you're pissed. Like, you're angry as hell. And so I just stopped engaging with those types of people. Like, I see them, I can smell them a mile away. I learned how to just disengage from, you know, negative people. Like, I'm not going to be putting myself in that. You know, trying to be in relationships with people who, you know, they have some ulterior motive in sex or money. They don't really care about you. They just want what they can get out of you. And once they're done with you, they throw you away. And you're just discarded garbage. So I've learned to harden myself from even looking at guys and, like, you know, I can find them attractive and flirt and everything, but it doesn't really go that past that for me, because I know 100% of the time they like the sex, they like all of the entertainment of you. You're just like a gaming console, and I'm not a gaming console, I'm a human being. I'm sorry. And so I don't engage myself in, like, everybody's not going to have, you know, a happy relationship and a happy ending in a fairy tale. It's not going to work, and it's never been like that for me. I have tried and tried and tried, and I was like, you know what, I'm exhausted. I'm happier now. I'm over 50. I'm not going to have a family. I'm not going to have children. I'm not going to have somebody to depend on, you know, when I'm sick. It's just going to be me. It's got to be me now. My parents are gone. My siblings, they have their own life. They don't, you know, they're not going to be there for me the way I need them to be. there for me. They just don't, they have their own children, own lives. It's a lot of them. And I'm just over here with my dogs, and that's fine. Everybody's not going to have a solid network of people that they can fall on when shit goes wrong or they're feeling bad, And I personally cannot be in a relationship with a guy and coddle him 24 hours a day when he's having a bad day, cooking and cleaning and, doing all the sexual things, and he don't give a damn when I get a cold or if I'm sick or if I come down with COVID-19 and die. He's already got another girlfriend over there on the side that he's been smooching on, and I'm under the radar not knowing who the hell she is. And that's kind of the way it's been. I'm done with that. I don't need that. I don't need your good looks, your sweet talk, and all of that stuff. I'm good. There's lots of guys online that flirt and everything, and it's fine. When they go overboard, I just block them because I'm I'm not a young person anymore, and I feel like one, but I know I'm not, and I'm not getting involved with anybody who is gonna just that don't really respect me or see me as a human being. And that's the way I feel. I feel like I'm going through my life as a gaming console or something. I'm not a human, but I know I'm a human being. I know I'm deserving of love and respect and all the things that everybody else wants and desires. And I see all my life, I watched and seen all of these, a lot of undeserving people getting things and receiving things that they don't deserve. And I just thought to myself, wow, what in the hell is wrong with me? And why is my life so, not negative, but going in a way that I can't feel a part of something. I saw this young lady yesterday on TikTok crying her eyes out. I swear to God, it was a little black girl. She looked just like me. And when I heard her crying, saying that people shit on her and treat her bad, and she see girls who are prettier than her, and they get everything, and the guys treat her like a piece of crap. And I was looking at that little girl, and I saw myself when I was a little kid, because I felt that way. But you don't feel that way forever. It's just a temporary thing, because she doesn't really see her beauty and her value. And it broke my heart. I tried to message her. Lots of people were messaging her. She was the cutest little girl I ever seen, little black girl, dark-skinned girl, little chunky, cute, chubby cheeks, and lots of hair on her head. And I'm like, girl, you're not ugly. You look just like my little sister. What are you doing? And so I hope and pray for her. I hope she's going to be okay. I know what that's like, though. I've been through that as a kid. I had, I'll just save that for another conversation, but there were people in my life telling me that I was ugly at a very young age, and it was adults. And it was hard. It was hard to hear that as a child. And you're believing it. You're believing that your color and your shape of your face, the shape of your body is not deemed of love. But love is more than just physicality. It is the essence of who we are, and our personalities is what attracts us to each other. The physicality of it is just momentary, because your body's not going to stay like that forever. At some point, you're going to be an old person like me, older, I should say. Your body's going to ache. It's going to hurt. You're going to have pains. You're going to be sick more often, and all of that, showboating and your Instagram photos and Instamodel, that's only temporary, honey. One day, all that shit's going to go away. And you're just going to be a human being. And how you treated people on this earth, man, just watch out. That's all I can tell you. You might want to tune into Raven_Ova, and she'll get you together on all of those things. I'm going to end the broadcast here, because I got to go around here and grab some supplies. And then I'll come back maybe on Facebook or something like that and do a chat. Bye, everybody.